Good afternoon, everyone. Before we begin, just remind everybody of the social distancing regulations that are in place throughout the chamber and also throughout the building. So members try and make sure you do stick to the same seat, and just be careful on entering and leaving the chamber that we continue to observe the 2-metre rule. Now, our first item of business is time for reflection, and our time for reflection leader is the Reverend Jonathan Fleming, who's the minister at Cumbria Parish Church and St John's Parish Church in Largs. And the Reverend Fleming is joining us via live audio link. Reverend Fleming. We'll just give the Reverend Fleming a few minutes. Well, colleagues, I think we're used to new ways of working and new technology. Sometimes it lets us down, but I think what we'll do is we'll
Presiding officer and members of the Scottish Parliament, thank you for the opportunity to address the Scottish Parliament today, albeit from the West Coast. I don't know about you, but in the midst of all of our current anxiety and uncertainty, I continue to be amazed daily as people come up with creative and beautiful ways to show that they care. From kids using rocks as a canvas to paint messages of love and hope, to people using 3D printers to make PPE for care workers. From the painting of rainbows on windows, to volunteers working around the clock to ensure that people have food and medicine. Our nation is beaming with love and compassion. When people hear the word commandment, many think of the 10 listed in the Old Testament of the Bible. But in both the Old Testament and in the New Testament, we are also told that we must love our neighbour as we love ourselves, something that Jesus goes on to describe as the greatest commandment. When we look back upon our nation's response to COVID-19, what words will you bring to mind? Yes, we started with panic buying, but that soon settled down. Some may remember social distancing, something that may very well be part of our new normal. But the words that ring in my ears the most from these last few weeks are thank you. People are standing on their doorsteps weekly to either clap their hands in gratitude for our frontline workers, or to stand in silence to give thanks for the lives of loved ones who have died. Windows, billboards, vehicles, driveways are adorned with messages of gratitude from John O'Groats to Land's End, all in the name of love. As part of the Millport support group and a tremendous ministry team that has kept the congregations of St John's and Largs and Cumbria connected in the midst of lockdown through Zoom, social media and telephone, I read, hear and witness how powerful love can be when it is in action. Each day, our Largs-based project, The Living Room, is offering a listening ear by telephone to those struggling at this time, but only thanks to the dedication of our team of volunteers. Love in action. Friends, I firmly believe that love wins. So may we continue to love our neighbours, to give thanks, and keep safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Fleming, for that contribution.